Hey hockey fans, welcome back to the channel where we love talking about everything that happens on the ice, especially when things go hilariously, spectacularly wrong. Today, we're counting down some of the biggest oops moments in NHL history. You know those times where you just have to shake your head and say, seriously, how did that happen? So, grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's dive into 10 of the biggest blunders the NHL has ever seen. Steve Smith's own goal, 1986. Playoffs. Let's start with a classic facepalm moment. Steve Smith's own goal in the 1986 playoffs. The poor guy tried to clear the puck from behind his own net, but instead, it bounced off his goalie's leg and right into the net. Game 7, no less. The Oilers were knocked out and Smith became infamous for one of the most painful mistakes in hockey. Ouch. Brett Hull's controversial cup-winning goal, 1999 Stanley Cup Finals. Next up, we've got Brett Hull's no-goal controversy from the 1999 Finals. He scores the game winner in triple overtime, but there's a catch. His skate was in the crease before the puck, which should have made it a no-go. But nope, the refs counted it, and the Stars won the cup. Buffalo fans are still salty about this one, and honestly, who can blame them? The too many men on the ice penalty, 1979 playoffs. The infamous too many men on the ice penalty. It's 1979, Game 7, Bruins versus Canadiens. The Bruins are up, and then they get called for having one too many guys on the ice. Montreal scores on the power play, ties it up, and wins in overtime. This one's a tough pill to swallow for Bruins fans. The Wayne Gretzky trade, 1988. Okay, so this one isn't a mistake on the ice, but it's still a massive what were they thinking moment. In 1988, the Oilers traded Wayne Gretzky, the GOAT, to the LA Kings. Edmonton freaked out, and it's still considered one of the most shocking trades in sports history. Sure, it helped grow hockey in the US, but man, what a crazy move. The Vegas Golden Knights, 5-minute major, 2019 mo. Let's fast forward to 2019. The Golden Knights are cruising in Game 7 against the Sharks up 3-0 when Cody Eakin gets hit with a controversial 5-minute major. The Sharks score 4 times on the power play, win the game in overtime, and Knights fans are left wondering what the heck just happened. It's one of those calls that'll be debated forever. Patrick Steffen's empty net miss, 2007. This one's just, wow. Patrick Steffen had a wide open net in 2007, and all he had to do was tap the puck in to seal the win. But nope, he fumbles it, misses the net, and the Oilers go the other way and tie the game with 2 seconds left. If you've never seen it, you have to. It's one of the biggest you-had-one-job moments in NHL history. The Phantom Goal, 2004 Western Conference Finals. Last but not least, we've got the Phantom Goal from the 2004 playoffs. Martin Galinas of the Flames looks like he scored the series-winning goal, but the puck mysteriously disappears. After review, the refs can't find proof it crossed the line, so no goal. The Sharks win, and Flames fans are left wondering what could have been. The Eric Lindros trade saga, 1992. Now, let's talk about a trade debacle that had the whole league talking. In 1992, the Quebec Nordiques tried to trade Eric Lindros to both the Philadelphia Flyers and the New York Rangers. Yeah, you heard that right. 2 teams, 1 player. It led to a messy arbitration process, and in the end, Lindros went to the Flyers, but the whole situation was a total train wreck. It's a prime example of how not to handle a trade. The Marty McSorley stick incident, 1993. Here's one for the What Were You Thinking file. Marty McSorley's illegal stick in the 1993 Stanley Cup Finals. In Game 2, with the Kings leading the Canadiens, Montreal's coach called for a stick measurement on McSorley's stick. It was found to be illegal. The Kings got a penalty, and the Habs tied the game on the power play, then won in overtime. That one mistake shifted the momentum of the series, and the Canadiens went on to win the cup. Taro Tsujimoto, the fake draft pick, 1974. And finally, let's wrap things up with a prank that went way too far. In 1974, the Buffalo Sabres GM, Punch Imlach, got tired of how long the draft was taking, so he decided to have a little fun. He made a completely fake pick, Taro Tsujimoto of the Tokyo Katanas, just to mess with everyone. The league didn't catch on right away, and it became one of the most legendary pranks in NHL history. Talk about a draft day disaster. And that's a wrap on the biggest blunders in NHL history. Whether it's a bad call, a brain freeze on the ice, or a trade that made everyone scratch their heads, these moments remind us that anything can happen in hockey. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your favorite "What were they thinking?" moment. Until next time, keep it chill and keep watching hockey.